It's tea time with the ProNoun, sponsored by CH Insurance on News Radio 570 WSYR on 106.9 FM and live everywhere on iHeartRadio.
Okay, I get it. Well, let's go back up to Syracuse, New York. We're down in Greensboro, North Carolina, with the Noun Clan celebrating our fourth Nounapalooza. It isn't six. But let's talk to Joe Convertino Jr. from CH Insurance, by the way, who is also co-host with me on a regular basis now, Doctor.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. And he's up in New York there, and he probably worked out this morning at 4:30. Didn't you? Didn't you, Joe?
Good morning, team. Happy New Year. No, it was kind of a tough night with the kids and Linda. We watched that SU win last night. Great win.
Oh, really big.
Impressive.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was. 52 points is a lot of points.
No kidding. They holy smokes, and unbelievable. I don't know if we can keep them out of the draft.
Yeah, no. Or we bring them back. They're trying to bring them back. Hopefully there's a little loophole and we get Mr. McCord back. So Holly, Perry's like, take the weekends off. Perry and I never take weekends off.
That's right. I would never put the two of you in that 92%.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Well, okay. So when you sit down at the end of the year, do you actually sit down and write down resolutions, or do you call them intentions, or aspirations, or plans, or goals? So what do you do?
Well, I would say for the business, it's written down. For personal, it's more intentions I try to follow. And I was listening to a few of your listeners. My motto this year is, and I heard this from someone, and I've been trying to live by it the past month, becoming 1% better each week in whatever I do. Okay? So 1% better each week, whether that's in my business, my family life, my golf, my relationships with you, Perry, everything I do, try to become 1% better every week. At the end of the year, you're over 50%.
I like that.
Growth mindset. We can all be better in all aspects of our life. I love that.
Oh, that was very
profound. So little things, right? If it's staying a little extra late at work, going to see my mother more, have a better relationship with your kids and whatever that means. And golf, Perry, I go right to the course and rip it. Maybe I want to tell myself, get to the range once a week just to hit a few balls. Not for an hour, but for 15 minutes and just work on the swing. Cut back the cigars, Perry, right? Instead of having two on the course, maybe have one.
Hey, Joe, I like that. And guess what? I thought it was 52 weeks, 50 cigars. Think about that, 52 cigars. If you did that for 2 consecutive years, you won't be smoking cigars.
There you go. So I'm breaking it down to, and then the workout, right? You all heard everybody this morning, I work out. I go to Metro. I do those pack classes, but, trying to stay in some sort of workout each week. Again, not every day, but a couple times a week. And then same thing with your nutrition, eating better. So we're kind of all saying the same things, but I just want to break it down, in all those categories, 1% better, not 20, not 50, because little bites of goals that hopefully can help us or me.
I like that.
Absolutely.
I like that, which means you have a whole whole week to improve by just 1%. if you think
Yes.
about it. How I
Yes.
love it. I love it. Wow. Well, that was quite a contribution there. What do you have your master's now in golf, or you have a college degree?
No, college degree, Perry. College degree. So how are the studios down there in Greensboro?
They're fine. We're in the studio. Yeah, we're at the iHeartRadio studios in downtown Greensboro. No, we aren't. We're in a house. We're in a house. We rented a whole house.
No, that's great. That's great. And hopefully you all had a good Christmas and saw the new little family edition. So everybody had smiles this week when I say Grandpa, but you call it Papu or Papu or
yes. Well, listen. Little Perry had a little bout with his stomach last night here at the house, but Charlotte is less than 2 months old. 2 nights ago, and the audience would be interested in this. They probably won't believe it. In less than 2 months, she slept for 11 hours, Joe.
Oh, my gosh.
She sleeps
I'll tell you,
through the
I
night
think
on a regular basis.
all of us could use 11 hours of sleep.
She sleeps through the night. We got our fingers crossed, knock on a little wood here. Through the night holy smokes, that's unbelievable. And the other guy.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, and little Branson, the biggest thing he got for Christmas, he's into trains now. On TV, playing with his trains, that's all he wants to do. I'm sure he's going to be a conductor, an engineer.
No, that's great. That's great. Probably loves watching the Polar Express.
Of course.
Exactly.
And we did watch it. So how about your
No,
side
I
of the
love
family?
that movie. Love that movie. Love that movie.
Now, what about
Yeah,
your
the
side
girls.
of the family?
Yep, the girls are all here. They leave tomorrow to all their respective cities and back to Florida. And my Katie's a teacher in Raleigh, Holly. So it's I think an hour and a half from you guys, or a couple hours.
Yes, that's
So, but Perry, before I leave you, what about a couple of your intentions? To talk to the co-host of what you got planned for 25.
You and I are going to talk about it next week, hopefully.
Okay. So you want to do some homework?
I know what I'm going to do. Your advice has been the best advice that I've ever heard. 1%
Wow.
a week. 1% a week, period. That's all you have to do.
Can you imagine that?
Think about that. 1% a week, every single week, 1%. That's all you have to improve. Yep.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Well, Happy New Year to you two and your families, and safe travels back.
Yeah, well.
you as well.
Yeah, and give my best to your father and everybody there. Okay, Joe, we'll look forward to seeing you in the studio next week.
Take care.
Okay, Doc, it's been a pleasure again having you on as a co-host.
Oh, this was great. I'm glad we could do it.
Yep. And Kyla, thank you for the music. Well, next time we talk, it'll be in 2025, God willing. It's been a really good year. It's been a good year. We're going to improve 1% every week, 1% a week.
1%.
Yeah, and it's time for us to go, folks. This is
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. News Radio 570 WSYR.
The proceeding was paid programming by Perry Noun. The content of
Okay,
the show is
thank you,
that of Tea
Kyla.
Time with the pronoun by Perry Noun and does
Okay,
not reflect
yep,
the views or
bye.
policies of this station or iHeart.